First, take a sip. Non-alcoholic, no vodka is also added in this. Imagine the big bangles, these onion rings. Kids eating, they'll make funny things. When the grown-up is having something without vodka, you know. Namaste, Salam Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal. Welcome back to another session with your Vahchef at whatever.com. And today, we're going to make a dal. And this dal has become favorite, especially, nowadays for weddings and all the occasions. They're making this. And what they use is achar, the mango achar. Earlier, they used to make mango dal as a compulsory dish in the weddings. But nowadays, raw mangoes, even though they are available, but they started using the pickle, the leftover pickles, whatever we have at home in the dal. And this tastes too good, especially on a hot bed of rice. If you put this dal, my God, amazing. Along with that, we're going to try onion rings also. In India, we get various kinds of dal and Masoor dal. When I was young, I was told that in the military they serve this dal and this dal is very strong. So I used to fight and I used to make sure that my mom makes this dal every week. So this nice dal, what I did is I already boiled, but we're going to just make tadka with this dal. And no matter whether you go to Kashmir, whether you go to Calcutta, you go to Maharashtra or you go down to Kerala, everywhere there are various ways they make dal, but dal is the most comforting food. The moment you eat dal with rice or roti, anything, it's very comforting. For this, we're going to add some oil in a pan. We're going to do the tadka with fennel seeds. Fennel seeds have a very nice sweet flavor. My favorite, garlic, and in this we're going to add some chopped ginger also. Saute this little bit. You do not want the garlic to even brown little bit, because the garlic can get bitter if it gets burnt. So be very careful. Slight color is good enough and add some chopped onions. And these onions also, in this dal preparation, we are not going to brown, just they're going to be sauteed little bit. And add some curry leaf. And in this we're going to add turmeric and hing. See, there are a lot of flavorings in this. The curry leaf is a good flavoring. The ginger garlic is a very good flavoring. And even better is some green chillies. See, we are going to use this nice red pickle, lot of chili powder, but green chillies give a nice aroma to any dish they add. And in this, we're going to also add some tomatoes. And in fact, you can add little extra tomatoes than this. This is a very simple dish so far, but the elegance, the classiness, the thing goes up the moment you add pickle into this. So let this cook for a minute and we're going to add the Masoor dal which has been boiled and kept. This dal is all ready. We're going to add in this. And now we're going to season it, but be careful because we're going to add the pickle. We're going to check the taste fully later, but now we're going to add a little bit of salt. Just bring this to a boil. This is looking perfect and let's do the finishing of the dal. Take this pickle and these mango pieces that is there in this will make this very, very tasty. So just mix along with this, and what we call this is as avakaya popo. And the pickle is called avakaya and they call it avakaya pickle, and they make avakaya biryani also. Now you know how crazy we are, Hyderabadis, and especially in this area, we make biryani with anything. One day we will learn how to make this avakaya biryani also. Mix in this, and the mango pieces are also there, and we fight for those mango pieces whenever this dal is done at home. So this is all ready. Let me just check the taste. See, I knew it. Had I ordered little more salt, it would have been over. This is perfect. I'm just going to let this simmer on the side and we're going to make excellent onion rings. For making onion rings, look at this, how I cut the onions. Imagine the big bangles, cut them thicker like this. So these onion rings will be, because I'm coating with panko bread, and these will be nice, shiny and crunchy. So along with the dal, it will be very tasty. For this, take some cornstarch, add all-purpose flour. Take equal quantities or little more of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add a little bit of flavoring salt. This is not optional. Add pinch of soda. the baking powder in this, and the seasoning what I am going to give is some chili powder, some salt. Mix and make this into a nice thick batter. But one thing you need to remember, always make it with very cold, like ice cold water, and just in this, and make this into a very slightly thick batter. So make this into a batter and keep this ready. But if you dip the onions in this, the batter will not stick to it. So I'm just going to show a small trick. Make sure that the batter is nice and clear, and it is cold. So first what we're going to do is, we're going to take this, even these onion rings are cold, all you do is just, roll in the flour. See what happens is, this flour coating will help later the batter also to stick well. Coat like this with the flour, because if there is any moisture or anything, this flour will stick to it, and then we will be able to make our onion rings perfect. Because you want these onion rings to coat well, and when they are done, you want them to be crunchy. You want to hear the bite. Once you have them coated with the flour, then this batter will stick well. Just let them go in, again let them sit like this. Now get this, you do not want extra batter. You just want them to, coat very thin, the batter like this, and then put it in the bread, the panko bread, and just coat them well. These onion rings are ready, they are coated well, and then fry it in oil which is nice and medium hot, not very hot. Fry them in this, look at them, they get color pretty good. But we are using the panko bread, so we get very nice golden color. Fry them till they are nice, crunchy and golden, and it won't take long, just 2 minutes of frying should be good enough. These are almost ready. Let's go ahead and serve it with the dal. So dear friends, everybody makes great food. These onion rings probably you can make, but how you are going to eat it? This dal with the nice little bit of that pickle oil also on top. When you make this pickle dal, the achari dal, you have to have a great combination. When you're eating like this, you want that nice biryani flavor with the dal also. So I've got the mint lemon juice. So everything is set, but if you eat ice cream, do you want melted ice cream? When you eat something like this, also the rice has to be hot. Whenever you serve, serve rice like this, smoking hot. Aha, look at this. Whatever it is you're eating, add some ghee. I know a lot of people may say, oh, this guy is eating ghee. Khana padta hai, khana, you have to eat, khana padta hai. So, little bit of ghee on top. And on top of this, we're going to put the dal. So, this is nice, my pickle dal, achari dal, mango, avakaya, pappu. First, take a sip. I don't know where I'm getting these sips. This is purely non-alcoholic. No vodka is also added in this. Satisfaction. Then the bite of an onion ring and the crunch. Neighbor has to hear that. That neighbor fellow is getting jealous. And then with the ghee and this achari, dal, avakaya, poppo, like this. This is the flavor. With every bite, there has to be a crunch. Whether papad is there or something is there. Today, these onion rings. Do not forget, there is no vodka in this. One sip in between. Super. Whenever, kids eating, they'll make funny things. When the grown-up is having something without vodka, they will make funny things, but enjoy. Enjoy while you eat and make a great life.